Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the nursery for another video. This is Sharon with Serenade Nursery, and it has been a hot minute since I have put up a video. It's been a few days, and I apologize for that. I was actually hoping to have a couple more videos out over this week. The last few videos I have done have been box openings, and I wanted to get a couple more of like just general videos out before any other box openings happen, because there are going to be some things coming up. But anyway, I wanted to just again apologize that I have not been on for a few days. I ended up being just a bit under the weather. I don't know why. But starting Sunday, which happened to be mine and my husband's 29th wedding anniversary, I don't know, I just started feeling just real shaky and weak and fatigued and just like, you know, very little energy, and you know, I just couldn't muster up any kind of like, you know, get up and go, and so I mean, and I'm an avid journaler every day. Like I write in my journal every day, but it was just almost impossible to write because my hands were shaking so bad. And so I pretty much just relaxed like the whole rest of the day, and then Monday was even worse. Monday was really bad. And so I mean, I just, you know, I mean, I was feeling feverish along with everything else, and you know, like I just couldn't get warm. I was chilled. And yeah, I just did not feel well. And yesterday was a lot better. Still kind of felt the effects a little bit. Today is even better. Still got it just a little tiny bit, but it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. And I don't know if it was because I had gotten my flu shot and my COVID booster this over the past week, but it had been like a week before. Like it had been several days before. So I don't know. You would think that if it was gonna be that, it would have come up a lot sooner, so I don't know. But anyway, we are back in action, and we're back making another video. So today's video is going to be, I guess, twofold, I guess. And if I'm still kind of jabbering after I change this guy here, then maybe we'll work on another baby. But you know, we'll see. But anyway, as I said, today's video is going to be twofold because I have just sort of a general chat about some things that's going to be coming up. I've come to a decision, which I'll talk about in just a minute. And then also the other part is going to be, I just have just a small little topic for you guys today, you know, something to think about, and I'd love to hear what your guys' experience is. I always love hearing what you guys have to say on different topics that we talk about. So anyway, today's video we are going to be changing my newest little baby here. This is my Levi. Oh my gosh, I finally got my Levi. I have always wanted a Levi. Oh my gosh, like those of you that have been around my channel long enough know that I've always wanted a Levi. And we do have some new people, so hello to all my new subscribers. And I wanted to also thank Misty for shouting out my channel the other night at her live, and I think that's where some of my new subscribers have come from. So welcome to everyone who is new. I really hope you enjoy my content. And yeah, so we hang out, we chat, you know, just go grab yourself some coffee or tea or something to drink, you know, maybe an adult beverage depending on what time you're watching this kind of thing. And you know, we hang out and chat, we change the babies, I'm trying to think of like other things to feature that's doll related on the channel. You know, maybe I'll do some like little role play stuff. You know, we'll see what happens. I've also been requested to do some more ASMR, so I'll do that. But I'm going to do that just a little bit differently. So you'll kind of and that's going to be another thing that I'm going to talk about a little bit later on in the general chat. But this is a drama-free zone. You know, we don't fight, we don't argue, and any kind of icky, negative, like nasty comments are going to get deleted, and if they're bad enough, you'll get blocked. I know how to delete and block. So I've been a YouTuber for a very, very long time, not necessarily in the doll world, but I have been a YouTuber since like the end of 2011 with different things, which I can actually talk about in another video. I can talk about my YouTube story, but that'll be for another time. But anyway, as I said, we're going to change, this is baby Landon. This is little Landon, and he, as I said, he is my newest baby. He is Levi, and I got him from Sunshine Babies art doll, Sunshine Babies Reborn Art Dolls, I think is what she calls her, and he was reborn by Stephanie Sharp. And I found her on reborns.com. I really loved her work, and yeah, so hence this little guy. So he was a custom, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and change him into, I wanted to see how these other jammies looked on him, but all of my babies get a white onesie, so we're going to put this white onesie on underneath everything. And then this is a set of jammies that Stephanie sent home with us, and let me go ahead and bring them up so you guys can see. It is a Child of Mine by Carter's newborn size, and it's very soft, cottony, very soft. It's got like just all kinds of little animals, and I think there's like little fishies and like little insects, and you know, very, very cute. And so we're gonna put that on him, and then I think we're gonna keep his little like crocheted, I think these are knitted socks. We're gonna keep his little booties on him, and then he's also got a matching, he's also got a matching hat to go with this. So I think we're gonna try that on him, and then I got his little bink. So anyway, our general chat today, it's just, you know, I've come to a decision, you know, nothing major, you know, nothing bad is happening or anything, so, you know, hang on to your hats, but I have come to a decision, and what I was doing was, I started out doing this, like, outfit a day, 28-day challenge, and I totally, like, fell off the bandwagon on that one. I mean, I lost it, I think, after day 5 or something. I don't know, I think we had either had to do a lot of things the one day, and then the next day I was just really you know, just wasn't feeling it, and then I just, you know, it just, so then I would have thought, well, all right, I would have had to do a catch-up video or a couple of catch-up videos, and it's like, you know what, it's just not going to be worth it. And then also by that time my collection was really growing. I mean, I'm really getting a large collection, you guys, of of babies, and so it, you know, just trying to pick and choose like which ones to feature. So the decision I have come to is, and then I started doing like the Meet the Babies kind of thing, and that was like pretty similar to what I was doing before, just featuring one baby and talking about stuff, and it wasn't getting very many views or anything. So what I decided that I'm going to do is, because my collection is growing quite large, I do want to share my collection with you guys, but I'm going to break it up into several parts. Like, for example, I'll show, in one video, I'll show the older Bountiful Baby sculpts that's baby sized. I might do another video where I feature babies that I got from a certain artist, because there are artists where I have a number of babies, and then there's, you know, I might do it by sculptor, or, you know, that kind of thing. So I am going to be grouping everybody into like different groups and just showing you guys the babies and talking about them, but that's going to be that'll be over several videos, and we probably won't change anybody. I'll just show you the babies and talk about them and how I acquired them and so forth. But so that's pretty much what is going to be coming up on my channel. Also pretty soon I am going to be doing my videos a little bit differently. Right now I have this like little point and shoot camera kind of thing that I got several years back, and it is a little Sony, it's called a Sony Bloggie, Bloggie, and it was quite the popular camera, you know, kind of back, I don't know, a few years ago, and it still works, it does. However, it did, you know, it does suit my needs pretty well. However, there's things that I don't like about it. It's pretty old right now. I've had it, as I said, for a few years, and it's getting to where it doesn't want to hold a charge for too long, and so I can get maybe an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour of filming, and then it's going to croak. And now I don't make videos that's an hour long or anything, but I do like to maybe pre-film a couple of videos at certain times, and when I want to do that, it makes it really hard to do, because when the camera dies and I have to go charge it up, and it's like right in the middle of a video, and it's like, all right, what the heck was I talking about? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to shoot videos, I think, on my phone, because I have a iPhone, which has a really nice camera. I think I'm a generation behind as far as the iPhone goes, but I mean, it's got a really, really nice camera. and I had to get a new mount for my tripod to go with it. And once that arrives, and I also purchased, I also invested, it wasn't that expensive. It was actually, I was surprised, it was actually quite inexpensive. And, but I did go ahead and get a wireless Bluetooth microphone that, it's a lapel mic that I can just kind of put on my, on what I'm wearing. And then the sound quality will be a lot better. And that will be great for like the ASMR stuff, because I noticed that like, when I was doing the ASMR, like it might have been a little hard to hear, and I did have like, this camera kind of gives off a little bit of like white noise, kind of background noise, and I mean it wasn't like real intrusive, but sometimes it made it hard to maybe hear me because I was talking so softly. So I thought maybe if I get something where I can actually talk into a microphone. Now I do have microphones, but they're huge, and they're not really compatible with a phone, you know, to record on a phone. So I did go ahead and get that, and I figured it might give us quite a bit of better sound quality, and maybe we'll get even better video quality too. Although this camera really isn't too bad. It does shoot in high def, but my phone I think will shoot in 4K. So yeah, so we're gonna try that and see how that goes. We'll try a few different things. And also, oh gosh, what else was I going to say? As I said, I do have some other box openings coming up. Now, in my last box opening, I said, well, we're not going to have one for a while, but I lied. I lied. We're actually going to have a couple more coming up pretty quickly, really. And I've actually got one that I need to film right now because, and I will kind of give you guys a little bit of a clue. I broke down and I got a baby Samuel. I got a Samuel kit by Cassie Brace, and it was another artist that I found, and I guess this artist had been around for quite a long time. I think making reborns for over 10 years, and she's, you know, she seems to have gotten a really good reputation. So I purchased one of her babies because I thought her Samuel was just the cutest thing ever. So we're going to be opening a Samuel. So I've added a Samuel to my nursery as soon as we get him unpacked. So yeah, and then also my Laura that I got fairly recently too is going to be getting a twin. So I'm not going to say anything further about that. You guys are just going to have to wait, but Laura is getting a twin. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, so anyway, that's kind of what's going on, like general chat wise. Another video that I was planning to do too, probably maybe after the box opening, we'll see. I just got to figure out like where I'm going to put the, you know, put that video. But you guys have, those of you that have been around my channel long enough to know, and you've heard me, oh my goodness, we got to get your arm through there, buddy. We had talked about, or I have mentioned the fact that I do have a visual impairment, and so there's certain things that are, you know, quite challenging for me. So I thought I would kind of talk about that because it's actually an uncommon thing that happened that I have lived with all my life, and it's not your typical like cataracts or macular degeneration or anything like that. So it's actually quite uncommon what caused my visual impairment. And I thought I would just kind of talk about that a little bit and maybe answer some questions that maybe people were afraid to ask. So if you kind of think of any questions about, how do I put this? If you do think of any questions about what it's like for me, you know, kind of thing, like if you're curious about like just how much I can see or whatever, you know, just you can leave that in the comment section if you like, but I will be talking about all of that on the video coming up. And because I've gotten some new subscribers, I did want to elaborate on that a little bit because I don't think I've ever really done that. So I thought it would be just, you know, something to talk about, and I'm very open to discussing it. I mean, I've lived with it all my life. It is what it is. There's no getting around it. And, you know, I'm not one that has a chip on her shoulder about it. That's not me. And so I'm very comfortable about it. I'm happy with who I am, and yeah. So, but I will be talking about that, and if if you have any questions that you can think of that you might want to ask, that maybe you might have been afraid to ask, you know, please ask away. But I mean, just with that said, also, just like for the, you know, for the sake of trolls, you know, just don't be rude, you know, seriously. I mean, you can ask, like, ask pretty much anything, you know, you want to ask, but just, you know, if it's like real super personal, that if I feel that I can't answer that, you know, like over the internet or anything, then I will I'll say something. But I'm very open to probably about, I don't know, 99% of the questions. So ask away, folks, ask away. But I will be covering a lot of that stuff in another video to maybe satisfy some curiosity. And just because I have never elaborated on that before, and I thought maybe I could share that with you guys, and you know, and yeah, and go from there. So anyway, enough of that. So my topic for today, now let's go ahead and move on to our topic. And it's just a little topic. It's nothing, it's just kind of a simple question, I guess. Maybe you never thought of it before. Maybe you have experienced it. But the question is, have you ever looked to purchase a reborn? Have you ever looked to, you know, to get a baby, a certain baby, like maybe a baby that somebody was featuring on their channel, or maybe one that you saw on Facebook, and you were kind of like debating on it, or maybe you weren't aware that this particular person that you follow was going to sell this baby that you liked, you know, on their channel, and then, you know, once you found out that baby was gone, it's like, oh man, you know, I really wanted to purchase that baby if if this person ever sold this baby, and now I've missed out. So the question is, like, have you ever seen a baby, like, have you ever wanted to purchase a baby that you've seen that maybe you kind of held off purchasing, or didn't realize that baby was going to be up for sale, and then after discovering that baby is gone, like if you waited too long to purchase that baby and then someone else bought that baby, have you ever been like just really heartsick over missing out on purchasing a baby that really spoke to you? And for me, the answer is yes. And let me just kind of explain what I mean. There were actually two babies that I'm really just heartsick over having missed out on. And the first one, and I'm doing this in this order that I'm doing it in, because I'm going to do it in chronological order, as far as when I was made aware of the baby. So the first one that I missed out on, that I am so heartsick about that I missed out on, because I would have like snapped her up in a heartbeat, is Bernadette over at Life with Sharon B's channel. And how many of you guys remember Bernadette? Like, do you guys remember Bernadette? I remember Bernadette so well. And I think at the time when she was looking to part with her, I had been taking a little break from YouTube. I was just kind of like getting on the burnt out kind of thing, and I was going through just a bit of a rough patch last year, and I think it was around that time that she decided that she was going to part company with Bernadette, and I didn't know. Like, I did not know. And now by that time I had actually had several babies of hers. Yeah, I think it was definitely before I got Evie, but after I got Gabriella, who was my Cuddles sculpt. And anyway, I was not aware that she was parting company with Bernadette. And when I found out, oh my gosh, like I literally cried. Like, I cried. Oh man, I cried. I did. I cried. And because oh my gosh, I loved Bernadette. I loved Bernadette. And I was actually really shocked and very surprised that she was going to sell Bernadette, or that she did sell Bernadette. I never thought she'd sell her. I really didn't. I thought she'd be in that collection forever, you know, like Ella. I never dreamed that she would be, oops, oh my gosh, Landon. We got to pick you up and straighten up your little outfit here, buddy. But this looks really cute on him, guys. It does. And but anyway, I was, as I said, I was very, very shocked, very surprised that she parted company with Bernadette. I never thought it would happen. I never, in a million years, I never thought it would ever happen. And so when I found out that Bernadette was gone, oh my gosh, like I sat down and I cried, I boo-hooed, I blubbered. It's like, oh man, I can't believe I missed out on her, because oh my gosh, I would have snapped her up in a heartbeat. I really would have. Okay, sorry guys, I was just having to check the time on my camera because this cuts out on me after every 29 minutes or so, and it's very annoying. See, that's another thing about this camera is it cuts off on me after so long. But yeah, I was so disappointed. I was heartsick over missing out on Bernadette, and still thinking about it now, like I'm still heartsick over missing out on Bernadette. Oh my gosh. But I guess how I console myself over that one is that I do have several of Sharon's babies, and I love each and every one of them, and I can't hog everything. Like I can't hog everything. I can't. Even as much as I may want to, I can't hog everything. And so I hope that the mommy who has Bernadette now is enjoying her to the hilt, and I hope she loves her. I hope she's enjoying her and having lots and lots of cuddle hours with her. Yeah, so I'm sure Bernadette and her mommy are very happy together. The second baby that I felt just so disappointed about missing out on is one of Misty's babies, and it was a Laura, okay? And if you look for, I don't think I have the link right now. I would have to go searching for the link. But you guys can find it easily. So if you go to Misty's channel, or if you search on YouTube for, just put in Kits to Cradles and then adoption fail, that video will come right up. And what happened was, it was a Laura kit. Oh my gosh, doesn't he look cute in this? And his little socks. I'm gonna put his hat on him and tie it under his chin. But it was a Laura kit, and and I can talk about this because Misty actually shared a lot of the details on her channel in different videos and stuff about this. But this Laura, I guess, was a custom, and I guess it was an elderly woman, her first doll, her first reborn, and she, oh my gosh, I got to pick him up for a cuddle. Oh my gosh, and Levi, well, I don't think I need to say more, because you guys know, if you're familiar with Levi, if you've been in the hobby long enough to know, you know Levi is like one of the most cuddly sculpts due to his little curled in limbs. Oh my gosh, but yes. So anyway, this Laura kit was a custom, and she went to this elderly woman, and it was her first reborn doll. She was very new to all of this, and so she got this baby home. And this, oh my gosh, this baby was beautiful. She had, not only did she have the painted hair, but she had combi hair, like Misty did combi hair on her, because I guess the woman had asked for that. So Misty did some beautiful combi hair on this baby, and the painting on this baby was just, oh, it was gorgeous. I mean, this baby was just absolutely beautiful. And so I ran across this video, pretty long after it was published. It was because by the time Misty had put this video up, it was before I had discovered her channel, so I didn't see this video until after I discovered her channel, and this video had been done, I don't know, was it last year or something? Anyway, so I knew that baby was gone. That baby would have had to have been gone already. But anyway, so this woman got this Laura home, and I guess her family gave her a hard time about it, and they, was it the grandson and I don't know, the son and grandson or something, they were giving her such a hard time. Oh my gosh, this is just so ugly, and this is awful, and why did you waste all that money on this, and anyway, she, this woman started to cry, and she got just really upset over the whole thing, and wanted to just go ahead and return the doll to Misty because of all the flack she was getting. And Misty, normally, like most artists, will not accept a return, but for whatever reason, in this case, Misty did, and so she did this video to make sure that everything was packed up beautifully, that no damage was done, that the baby came back in the condition that she was sent out in, that kind of thing. Because I mean, you gotta be careful, because you just don't know what people are going to be capable of doing, kind of thing. And people nowadays, like the way this world is, I mean, people are out to screw you. So anyway, Misty made sure that everything was good. She showed the baby, kind of told the story a little bit, and so then that baby went back up for sale. And this baby, like I said, was gorgeous. And about that time that I found the video, my Laura was either on the way home or I had just gotten her or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, had I known about that, oh man, because that baby was just gorgeous. And I would have snapped that baby up in a heartbeat. It's like, how can anybody not like that baby? I mean, that baby was just beautiful. And so, but I knew that baby was gonna go fast, so I knew that baby was gone. I mean, this was like months later, of course. And so I just, oh my gosh, like I wish I'd known about that baby at that time, because oh man, I would have loved to have that baby. And I guess had I thought about it, had I wanted to or whatever, I could have gotten in touch with Misty to ask her if she could maybe try to recreate as closely as she could to that baby, and make a custom for me. But I didn't think about it, never crossed my mind. And then when my Laura came home, I loved her. And but yeah, had that Laura been available when I knew about her, she would have been home with me. Yep. So those are the two babies that I am just really heartsick, really disappointed that I missed out on. So Bernadette from Life with Sharon B, and that beautiful Laura with the combi hair from Misty. Oh my gosh, yeah, those two babies, holy cow. But the way I console myself is that, again, I have several babies from Misty. She is doing some customs for me. And again, I can't hog everything, guys. I cannot hog everything, as much as I would love to take every single baby home with me. It's just impossible. Can't do it. But yeah, and also to console myself, there are many babies that I saw that I was able to get that I fell in love with, that spoke to my heart. And like, for example, over at Sharon's channel, when I got my baby Melissa, that was the Lucy Sculpt by Tina Cui. And that was Sharon's treasured reborn for many, many years. And that's another one that I was really surprised that she was going to part company with. And, so anyway, I saw that video come up, and Sharon had actually emailed me and told me that, Melissa, she called her Lucy. She just kept the kit name kept the name as the kit name as Lucy, but I renamed her Melissa when I got her. And so anyway, Sharon had emailed me and told me that this baby was going to be up for grabs, and she was going to be coming with. She's the baby that came with so much. I mean, she was like outfitted with a full wardrobe. I kid you not. And so I got maybe about a minute, maybe 30 seconds into that video, I emailed her and I said, I wonder how much. So I got that baby with all of her wardrobe. That little girl is spoiled. And then also, there's another one, Evie. When Sharon had decided that she was going to sell Evie, and I normally don't go, that's a baldy baby, like she's a bald baby, no hair, no painted hair, no rooted hair. And I normally don't go for the bald babies, but the way that Sharon had veined, like put all the veins and stuff on Evie, and you could just see it on her head, and any kind of hair would have just totally distracted from that. And I got maybe, again, 30 seconds or maybe a minute into that video, and I'm like, I wonder how much. So, because I had a feeling that both of these babies were going to go fast, very fast. Melissa definitely would have, and then I had a feeling that Evie probably would too. And Evie also came home with a very, very nice box opening with several different outfits in both preemie size and newborn size, because she can, I guess, theoretically wear both, but it just depends on how snug, you know, I wanted the outfits. And so she gave me several to try to see which size I liked better on her. And so, yeah, I'm, you know, that's how I console myself. I missed out on those babies, and it still hurts my heart. It does. I won't lie. It still hurts my heart. But I console myself with the fact that I do have many, many beautiful babies that I was able to get, and it was meant to be, and I love each and every one of them. And I'm, you know, I'm very thankful and blessed for the ones that I do have, and I hope that the mommies or daddies who have Bernadette and this other Laura are loving those babies, and they're, you know, totally adores them. And yeah, so all right, that is my story, and I am sticking to it. Would love to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. And yeah, let me know. Would love to hear your stories. And again, if you have any questions about my visual impairment, ask away, and I'll try to do a Q&A about that. I will also try to do a general Q&A at some point, pretty quickly. Right now, again, my channel is still pretty small. I think I've only got like, well, I shouldn't say only, because it's growing, but I've got like, oh, last time I looked, was it 416 subscribers now, I think. So I'm hoping to maybe get a little bit more before I do an actual Q&A. But I'll just play that by ear, and we can always do one whenever. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And also, if anybody wants to twin with me, please email me. My email is in the description section of this video. It's pretty easy. It's just my channel name, serenadenursery@gmail.com. But if you want to twin with me, please email me, because we can talk about sculpts. I have many sculpts, many babies, so I'm sure we can come up with something. And if we want to do like matching outfits or identical outfits, we can definitely work that out as well. So yeah, all right, guys, I'm going to close here. And I'm going to pick this guy up and give him another little cuddle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, you know what? Like, right now he is in a cotton set of jammies. But, oh my gosh. Like, if he was in one of those soft fleece sleepers, oh my gosh. Like, he would be even more cuddly. But he just curls right up in there. He's like he's such a little curly Q. He's such a little curly Q. And, oh my gosh. Like I love his little tucked in lip. Oh my gosh, I love his little lip. And I fall in love with the babies that'll just cuddle right up in there. I love it. I absolutely love that. It melts my heart. It really does. It melts my heart when a baby does that. But anyway, I'm gonna get off the horn and go ahead and work on getting this video uploaded. That way you guys have something to watch for me. And yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when new videos do become available. Hit that like button. That helps out my channel so much. And leave a comment and tell me what you guys think. That also helps me out so much. And if there's anything that you would like to see, like if you have a special request or anything, please let me know and we'll try to accommodate you. So yeah, all right guys, have a great day. And sending lots of love and hugs to everybody. And please give all your babies a big hug from all of us here at Serenade Nursery. And please, 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 please be kind to each other. All right, we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.